Hey guys, it's Never Thinks Twice here. Welcome back to episode 2 of Ranch Simulator. So, off camera, I've got a little bit of extra meat just so we can make sure we have enough to do a few things this episode. I'll tell you guys what I want to do here in a second. Ooh, 1.8 price multiplier for wild meat. So, let's look here. So, I'm going to get 324 for each 12 things of meat. Getting $1,011. It's pretty good, guys. I'm glad there was a boost today. So, one of the main things that I want to do today, I'll come show you guys. We'll go back to the ranch first, and then I'll show you guys exactly what I'm wanting to do. Okay, guys, so what I want to do today is, if we go over here to our build menu, what I want to do today is I want to go ahead and just make the premium coop. Normally, I would make like the big chicken coop or something, but, ooh. New idea. We're going to make the expensive chicken coop. I completely forgot that there is another page here. We're going to go ahead and do the expensive coop. I think we'll place it right there. I think it's a good place there. How much money do we have right now? $1,939. So, as you guys can tell, we need 52 metal and 100 wood planks. So real quickly, I'm going to run to the store and show you guys that. At the moment, we need to pick up some gas while we're at it. So I'm going to run to the gas station and then meet you guys at the store. Okay guys, just arrived to the hardware store. I believe it's hardware store, correct? Yes, hardware store. So here we are going to go ahead and buy... Ooh, I do need a luxury table saw, but for right now I'll keep the cheap table saw. So if I remember correctly, it was 52 metal. So what we're going to have to do is we'll buy the 50 pack and we'll buy the 10 pack. And then we do need wood. But at the same time, I'm going to go ahead and buy the small trailer. Just so that way, whenever we do have the coop built and everything like that, I can go collect all of the chickens in one go, hopefully, rather than making a whole bunch of trips. While I'm at it, let's see if there's anything else. Harvesting trailer, fertilizer tank, seeder, cultivator, and then all the headers, and then... Okay. So we will get into the farming a little bit later down the road when we have a little bit more money. For right now, we're just going to buy all that. And then we'll go ahead and buy most of the planks, but I'll probably try to go ahead and carve up some of the planks. That's probably about as much as that's going to let us buy. Oh, yeah, that's way too much anyway. I need to keep a little bit of money, so I think we'll do about that much. Okay. And then quickly I need to load all this up in the trailer. I need to move that. Can I go ahead and... Nope, I'm going to have to drive up there and do it. Okay, we're going to go ahead and move all the wood off to the side over here, so I can kind of drive up here and go ahead and collect this. And we'll probably throw most of this wood on the trailer. If I can get this all stuff to move over here. There we go, and there we go. It's also getting nighttime. When do they close? I guess I don't have the closing date out here. I know they have the closing date somewhere, but I'm not for sure the closing time. Because I don't want to get trapped in here. I don't know if it'll actually lock us in the gate or not, but I know at certain times the stores close and you can't access them till the next morning. Probably have to lift my tailgate up. Let's see here. How do I connect this? I don't remember exactly. Oh yeah, hitch. C is the hitch. There we go. We're all hitched up. Now I'm going to go ahead and grab the metal and just throw that in the back of my truck, or the back of the ATV for right now. Oop, that's not the one I meant to grab. There we go. So now we're just going to go ahead and bring all the wood over here. Going to kind of pile it up just a little bit. That's probably about, yeah, that's about as high as that's going to go. So one thing with these, sometimes you can move, oh, that's really wobbly. You can click things in a row. See how like I can click that, and then if I click on this, it doesn't move, but if I do it in the air, it'll move. For certain objects, you can just spam click them and it'll move all of them. Like the logs, for instance, I'm sure you guys have seen. But basically, the idea is just throwing it in the tray like this. So I'll be back in a minute and when we get back to the ranch. Okay guys, just got back. We took a little sleep there, so it's now daytime again. So right now we're going to go ahead and throw in, I think we're going to go ahead and throw in the 50 pack first. There we go. Then we'll throw the 10 in there. So we should have 8 left over. I'm going to go ahead and throw it in our little storage area over here. This is kind of where I've just been storing all of our stuff. Got a little table in there too. So I haven't really counted up exactly how many logs this is, or how many planks of wood this is, so we're about to find out. Well, I definitely think I bought enough. That was much more than I thought I needed. But that's alright. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and come back over here. We'll make sure we get a nice, good little start here. Make sure I can back up the trailer. Make sure it doesn't go crazy. There we are. Alright, let's go ahead and unload this real quick. I'll throw this on the ground so I can pick up this one. There we go. We'll throw these nice new ones over here on the ground first, and we'll throw the one with the... Actually, I don't know how much is in that pile. We'll have to look at that. Perfect. Got 5 on that one. Alrighty. Well, yeah, we need to take the trailer with us. So, at the moment, we now have that coop built. We're going to have to hand feed them, so we're not going to put too many in there quite yet. But eventually, later down the road, if we come over to... Let me see, I don't remember which tab it's under. Here it's going to be. I think it's next page. Yeah, we got our feeding troughs, which we'll have to put in there. Preserving bins. Here we go. So if we build the granary, we can fill all the troughs with just money. We don't have to go buy all the seeds and put it in the granary, or just put it straight in the feeding troughs or anything like that. And same thing with the windmill, except for that's with water. All we have to do is just go up to it, hold E to interact with it, and then it fills up all the water. And same thing with the granary. And the granary has food storage built in, so you pay a certain amount and it'll have 126 food in there, if I remember correctly. So next thing that we really need to build is I need to clear out this area. We'll build the house over there. We'll probably build the barn here. And then the windmill and granary like right behind the coop, and then build the barn right here next to it. I think that's probably what we'll go ahead and do. Unless we want to build it a little over more. I think we might build the barn over a little more. So what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of these trees a little bit, and then I'll kind of show you kind of the outline that I'm thinking of. And then we'll go ahead and chop these up in a little bit, just so we have a little bit extra wood for whenever we do go to build our house or build our windmill and granary storage. Go ahead and clear this one out. I think that should be sufficient. I think we'll put the windmill right. We're going to scoot it over because I got to be able to access that right there. Because you got to come over here. You can pick up all the eggs. And you can leave this open too if you really want to. They won't walk out. They won't fly out. Nothing like that. I mean, I still don't like leaving it open, but they won't leave. I'm going to pick up all these logs. We're going to move them back over here. As you can see, I'm just kind of spam clicking and it moves them all at once. Or moves them in an order. Then we'll put the granary. I think I'm going to have... I want to have this part facing out. We'll probably put it right about there. Then next to it, we'll build the barn over there. As you can see, it takes a lot of metal and a lot of concrete for this one to build that. So I think I'm going to go run to the store. We're going to do a little bit of math to see how much money we need for this. And we'll go pick up the chickens at the same time. Do I have enough? I think we're going to have to do some hunting first, and then we'll be able to go do all this. So we'll go ahead and take this with us. Might need to buy some more coolers so we can do even more hunting, but we'll wait a little bit on that one. And you can sell the wood that you get from cutting down the trees, it just sells $1 a plank, so it's not really worth it. But if you really do need just a little bit amount of money, that's definitely a way to do it. I think we'll go ahead and collect our eggs real quick. There we go. Oop, getting thrown on top again. So we can go ahead and sell the eggs too. I know it's only 12 bucks, but every little bit helps. I think we'll go ahead and leave the trailer here for a second probably, while we go search for all the animals. So I'll get back here in a minute. I'm going to go collect some meat and then I'll get back to you. Which, speaking of, there's a deer there real quick. We'll go ahead and kill him. Make sure I'm reloaded. Yes, I am. There we go. 2 shots. Alright, I'll see you guys here in a minute. Okay, guys, got a little bit of meat. I think got 2 eggs still. 327s at the end of it. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and run to the general store and go ahead and pick up some chickens. Be right back. Alright, guys, we've arrived. So let's go ahead and get our chickens. Now we have $451. So let's see here. Let's buy 4 bags of food. And then we'll buy 6 chickens. Alright. Let's do it. Hopefully that'll be sufficient for a little bit at least. I'm going to go ahead and have to stack up the coolers and everything. So we have a little bit more room back here for all the feed. We'll go ahead and put the other cooler over there, and then put the basket on top. Oop, completely missed there. Come on, yo. There we go. Put all the feed back over here. Come on. Nope. Guess it doesn't like going right there. Might be able to fit one right there somewhere. Nope. Okay, let's see if we can scoot this one over just a little bit more. No, but let's see if we can do... Yeah, that'll work. Do it like that, and then do it like this. Perfect. Let's go ahead and pull the trailer up just a little bit closer to the chickens. And we'll go ahead and throw all the chickens back here. Come on, chickens. Be nice if y'all would have just come to me. Alright, there we go. Now we'll have 8 chickens in total. How did you get on the outside? Can I pick you up through it? Nope. We'll just have to go over. Alright, I'm going to get these little guys, or little girls, back over to the ranch. Alright guys, we're back on the farm. So real quickly, before I go ahead and throw the chickens in here, I think we need to go ahead and... Ooh, log rack, I forgot about that. Oh yeah, and there is bees and everything in this. I'll go in depth in a different episode a little more on that one. Here we are. So we'll do a small watering bowl over here, and there. And then we'll go ahead and do small food trough. There. We'll go ahead and scoot this. Actually, let's get a little closer to the wall. Because there's been once before where they kind of get a little stuck in there. So I'm going to try to get as close to the wall as possible so they don't get stuck behind it. There we go. That'll do it. Alright, so we just need, looks like 24 pieces. Let's go ahead and grab that. I think we should, oh yeah, that's the less pile one. We'll go ahead and just kind of drag them out like this, because why not? It's not that far of a distance. We'll just kind of walk backwards with them. I don't know if it's quicker just doing this, or if it's quicker just carrying them out one by one. Because I'm being a little slow with it, as y'all can tell. Oop, and it can't really go around that way very much. Oh yeah, there's 8 in each one of these. I forgot. So I won't need 1 stack of these. Alright, and then there we go. We'll go ahead and throw this one back in there real quick. I need to chop up those logs too. I'll do that off camera so you guys don't have to sit there and watch that boringness. We'll go ahead and throw you next side. There we are. Alrighty. Also, to be able to build the windmill and granary, I need 2,950. So I will definitely be doing some egg collecting and some hunting here pretty soon. We're going to go ahead and grab these food bags. Going to fill the feeder there. Going to grab another one, fill the other feeder over here. Going to have to grab that bucket out of here. I got 2 eggs ready there for us. Oop, getting thrown up on top again. I think I'm going to go ahead and probably dismantle that cooler over there, or not the cooler, the chicken coop over there, since I won't really need that one. Go ahead and fill that up. Go ahead and fill you up again. There we are. Alrighty. Coop is now ready for the chickens. We'll go ahead and throw them all in here. Nope. Can't be escaping. As you can tell by leaving this open, they don't walk out or nothing, so. That's pretty nice, because when you're collecting eggs, that's good that you don't have to try to catch them as they're running out or anything like that. There we go. We'll get the last little chicken over here. And so then I'm going to show you about the chickens real quick whenever we're done with this one. So pretty much just some of the daily maintenance that you have to do with the chickens, just like all the other animals in this game, is of course collecting their byproducts. And after that, if you can see right there, you got to remove the poop. And if you don't remove the poop, if I remember correctly, it can it might slow down their productivity. Now I don't remember for sure if that's true or not, but I believe it is, if I remember correctly. So we'll go ahead and throw this in here. And then another thing we'll look at real quick is probably looking at which house we want to build. Because if I remember correctly, there is 4. There might be more options now, but last time I checked, there is 4 options on houses you can build. So we'll run over here. We'll do it pretty much in the same location as the old house, just because I like that location. Kind of clear it up a little bit. That should be good enough. So if we come over here to the house, let's see here. Which kind of house do we want? So yeah, it's just these 4 options. Of course, you could go for like the cheapest one, but I don't know if I necessarily like that one fully. It's not a bad house, but I think we can do a little bit better. I think it's kind of between the retro and the farmhouse 4 over here, which I typically go for this one. So I think I'm probably going to go with this one. I think this will be a good little fit here. So everything's kind of facing that way, so I think we'll probably face it this way just to go along with it. So as we come over here, we need wood, planks, concrete, and metal. We'll do the house a little bit later. But one thing I do want to tell you guys about is with the metal, you'll just throw it in here and the concrete. But with the wood planks, you actually have to build these little bits of frames and everything. And I'll show you the same thing with the barn over here, because we might as well go ahead and just kind of design our whole farm here. I don't know if it'll let us place that or not with the trees there. We might have to remove those. But I kind of need to have the barn a little further over so we can build a pen out in the front. Because the animals, some of the animals you got to be able to kind of separate, and so it's nice to have 2 different pens, one in the front and one in the back. The reason you can separate them is because you can kill some of them and keep the other ones inside. Because they also do, whenever you shoot one of the animals, the other ones will run away. So I think we'll go ahead and look at the barn real quick. before I do that, oh yeah, that's all the greenhouse, and then that's just decorations. Okay. Yeah, and here's all the stuff to be able to build. And then the food troughs you need for the barn, of course. So, I'll go ahead and just do the front section of the barn here. I think we'll... You know what, we might have the barn facing this way and going this way. Because then we can do one in the front and one in the back. So we'll go ahead and clear out all these trees. So I'll be back in 1 second. Alright, so I go ahead and cleared out all those trees. So I think we're going to go ahead and build the barn now. So let's go ahead and grab the front right here. Hold on. Yep, no, that is okay. I think we'll go ahead and put it right about... I think right there is good. I think we'll go ahead and make... Just the middle section here. We'll go ahead and make it... 1... Come on. 2... Can we put another front on it? Well, let's see if we can rotate it and get it in the front. It doesn't seem to want to snap like that. Let's do it like this, see if that will work. Yes, that does work. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to add one more middle section and then add another front, and we'll rotate it around. So that way I can get 2 big barn doors. So we'll put a side barn door there. That other one goes there. And then the main barn door. Oh yeah, and then barn stalls for if we want to do like milking cows in there and like leave them in there, or we could do horses. Just whatever we want to do. There we go. So you do need metal for the doors, I believe for the small ones too. Yep. So we need 8 metal, which we might have just the right amount. That we do. Alright. And off camera I went ahead and chopped up, like I said, and carved it up and everything, so we'll go ahead and throw that in. Come on. It's not letting me insert. Oh, I think I have to build the frame first. Okay, well, so I'll show you guys just, well, how it's done. I'm going to go ahead and just start pulling some of these off there, because we're going to need it down the whole lane. There we go, we'll do that. We'll kind of just start feathering them in. Okay, so basically the idea of this is you've got to build all the different parts of the frame. And some you have to do individually, as you can see. And sometimes they just snap. Like that one. Then these you got to do individually. And then after that, you build up here. Let's go ahead and grab another one. There we go. Bam. Then once you build the wall completely, then it will complete it. As you can see, just like that. And that's pretty much how you all do it. So we'll go ahead and finish this up real quick. Alright, so I'm going to give you guys a quick little tour of our barn since I just finished it up. We've got the big barn doors here, got the little side doors over here. So I'm going to go ahead and leave these open. And then same thing on the other side. So next thing that I would like to do is get a mower so I can mow in here, but I don't think we'll do that later on when I have a little bit extra cash. Now we're going to go check on our chickens, see how they're doing, and hopefully collect some eggs. I'm going to come in here just to pick up all their poop, and then I'll grab all their eggs afterwards. Sometimes picking up the poop is a little difficult because sometimes they'll run in front of it and you won't be able to collect it. Or remove, I should say, not collect it. And sometimes your character just likes to rotate it. So, I think that's All of it. Yep, looks like it. Let's go ahead and grab our egg basket. Come over here and collect all the eggs. And since we don't have roosters in here, they won't lay fertile eggs, but you can get fertile eggs. Also, sometimes they'll lay eggs like right here on the edge, and when you open this, they'll just fall out. So always check right here real quick before you open it to try to collect them. So we have 10 eggs in there right now. And then here pretty soon, we're going to probably, let's see how big of an area this is. So yeah, I can do quite a bit with this, because it covers our whole barn. So I'll probably put the food troughs and water troughs right over here. And then have a fenced in area here and a fenced in area on the over on the other side. Real quickly, I'll show you where I'm going to put the troughs. They are down in this one, I believe, actually. Yep, they're there. I typically like putting 2 because you never know how many animals you're going to have in here. So, and then the water bowl, which these just take wood, so I'll do that off camera. Other than that, I think that's going to do it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a great day.